Hello, everybody. Welcome to your Pick a Card Daily Oracle reading. So, you can pick one card, or you can pick two, or you can pick all three if you want. It depends on you. Okay? So, let's get on with it. So, if you pick card number 1, Courage. This card shows a small wildflower that has met the challenge of rocks and stones in its path to emerge into the light of day. Surrounded by an aura of bright golden light, it exposes the majesty of its tiny self. Unashamed, it is equal to the brightest sun. When we're faced with a very difficult situation, we have a choice. We can either be resentful and try to find somebody or something to blame for the hardships, or we can face the challenges and grow. The flower shows us the way, as its passion for life leads it out of the darkness and into the light. There is no point fighting against the challenges of life and trying to avoid or deny them. They are there, and if the seed is to become the flower, we must go through them. Be courageous enough to grow into the flower you are meant to be. The seed cannot know what is going to happen. The seed has never known the flower, and the seed cannot even believe that it has the potentiality to become a beautiful flower. Long is the journey, and it is always safer not to go on that journey because unknown is the path. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing can be guaranteed. 1,001 are the hazards on the journey, many of the pitfalls, and the seed is secure, hidden inside a hard core. But the seed tries, it makes an effort. It drops the hard shell, which it is its security, and it starts moving. Immediately the fight starts, the struggle with the soil, with the stones, and with the rocks. And the seed was very hard, and the sprout will be very, very soft, and dangers will be many. There was no danger for the seed. The seed could have survived for millennia, but for the sprout, many are the dangers. But the sprout starts towards the unknown, towards the sun, towards the source of the light, not knowing where and not knowing why. Great is the cross to be carried, but the dream possesses the seed, and the seed moves. The same is the path for man. It is arduous, and much courage will be needed. Okay, so this was your message if you picked card number 1. For those that picked card number 2, we have the fire element, suppression. The figure on this card is quite literally all tied up in knots. His light still shines within, but he has repressed his own vitality trying to meet so many demands and expectations. He has given up all his power and vision in return for being accepted by the very same forces that have imprisoned him. The danger of suppressing one's natural energy in this way is apparent in the cracks of the volcanic eruption about to take place around the edges of the image. The real message of the card is to find a healing outlet for this potential explosion. It is essential to find a way to release whatever tensions and stresses might be building up inside of you right now. Beat a pillow, jump up and down, go out into the wilderness and scream at the empty sky. Anything to shake up your energy and allow it to circulate freely. Don't wait for a catastrophe to happen. In Sanskrit, the name is Alaya Vigyan, the house where you go on throwing into the basement things that you want to do but you cannot because of social conditions, culture, civilization. But they go on collecting there, and they can affect your actions, your life, very indirectly. Directly, they cannot face you. You have forced them into the darkness. But from the dark side, they go on influencing your behavior. They are dangerous. It is dangerous to keep all those inhibitions inside you. It is possible that these are the things that come to a climax when a person goes insane. Insanity is nothing but all these suppressions coming out to a point where you cannot control them anymore. But madness is acceptable, while meditation is not. And meditation is the only way to make you absolutely sane. So this was your message in case you picked the card number 2. Now if you picked card number 3, we have the water element. It's page of water. It's called understanding. The bird pictured on this card is looking out from what seems to be a cage. There is no door. And actually, the bars are disappearing. The bars were an illusion. And the small bird is being summoned by the grace and freedom and encouragement of the others. It is spreading its wings, ready to take flight for the very first time. The dawn of a new understanding that the cage has always been open and the sky has always been there for us to explore. Can make us feel a little shaky at first. It's fine and natural to be shaky, but do not let it overshadow the opportunity to experience the lightheartedness and adventure on offer right off there alongside the shakiness. Move with the sweetness and gentleness of this time. Feel the fluttering within. Spread your wings and be free. You are out of jail, out of cage. You can open your wings, and the whole sky is yours. All the stars and the moon and the sun belong to you. You can disappear into the blueness of the beyond. Just drop clinging to this cage. Move out of the cage, and the whole sky is yours. Open your wings and fly across the sun like an eagle. In the inner sky, in the inner world, freedom is the highest value. Everything else is secondary, even blissfulness and ecstasy. There are thousands of flowers, uncountable, but they all become possible in the climate of freedom. Okay, so this was your reading. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.